My name's Tony Graham from Antenna House. Antenna House is based in Japan with an office in the US, but just to confuse things, I'm from neither place. I'm based in Skerries, Ireland. I'm here today to talk about the AH-WML DITA-to-Word plugin. It's developed by Toshihiko Makita from Antenna House, Japan, so I'm really here as a proxy for Makita-san. I asked him when the DITA-OT call for papers came out to if there was anything that was new from Antenna House, Japan, where they have a DITA services group, and he suggested I propose this DITA-to-Word plugin. So Makita-san, if you're here in the DITA-OT day in 2015, he was here presenting about PDF-5ML, which is an alternative plugin for producing PDF output based on, would you believe, Antenna House. So the AH-WML DITA-to-Word plugin was developed by Makita-san. It's the base of a couple of projects for clients in Japan. What you find on GitHub under Antenna House and these DITA plugins is basically the parts of the DITA projects that are able to be open sourced. It was announced, as you can see, at the DITA Festival in 2018 in Japan, but I figure that very few people here were actually at that festival. So this should be news to you. It's available on GitHub. It is a work in progress. Makita-san still posts changes to it as clients in Japan require more features, you'll find more features in the open source component. It uses XSLT 3.0. Makita-san is an avid fan of XSLT 3.0 because your style sheets can be concise and more readable. As a result, it only runs with Saxon PE or Saxon EE, and at present, my understanding with the DITA Open Toolkit, that requires Saxon 9.8.1.5, not the later 9.9. Features that I could extract from the Japanese presentation, the ones with graphics mostly, that it implements spanning table cells where you can center or align the content within the spanning table cell as floats. My understanding is the white space handling is better in this plugin than in alternative plugins. I have a PDF somewhere here to illustrate the floats to the side. And as I said, it's available on GitHub. I can give you a short demonstration of it running. But watching someone else's, you can't see that. That's interesting. Oh, that's really useful. Have I done that? I've had to upgrade my office to use this, and I've never presented from this version of PowerPoint before. Does it show? So, what you didn't see before was that file wasn't there when I started. Honest! Check the date. So, we can produce Word output. I mean, the test files aren't particularly interesting. Watching someone else's content process is even less interesting. So what I have here was not actually produced with AH-WML. This was produced with PDF5ML. I had permission from Brother to show this. This is a PDF output, how Brother liked to format their manuals. It's a manual. I go back to Word. So this is the file straight from, well, it's from AH-WML with a bit of special sauce added from Brother, but as you can see, it's largely similar to the PDF version. It wasn't generated with page numbers. But it generates the correct markers so that you can build them, populate the table of contents, and it also generated with the markers to generate an index from the Word file, or in the Word file. When Selena was doing a presentation earlier in the test kitchen about acronyms, PDF5ML, someone asked about HTML5 from Antenna House, and that one's a real work in progress. That essentially is the features that were needed for one client in Japan, and it's another one that's written in XSLT3 to produce HTML5 output. So I had it in my head that I had 10 minutes to do this rather than 15, so you might get a few minutes of your life back. So the summary is well, the first part of the summary is that I'm a proxy for Makita-san, who is the expert in this. The second part is that AH-WML is good for you, and it produces Word output that looks comparatively similar to the PDF. So, thank you for your time.
Thank you, Tony. So, if you have any questions, yes.
How is the Word document styled?
I wish I knew. Well, that's...
Call a friend.
Well, no, it's the... I knew. Yeah.
I have two questions. First one is how
Okay.
SVG is handled when you convert, because Word will not support a SVG image format.
Do we not support SVG in which format?
In Microsoft Word, there is no support for SVG.
Well, yeah, Makita-san encouraged me to update my version of Word because the current version of Word, I believe 2019, does support SVG.
it will, in backend, it will convert as a PNG and it will show us a rasterized, look like a rasterized image.
I can't answer that question.
Okay. Second question, in the TOC, table of contents.
Can you hold the microphone closer to you?
I'm audible now?
Yeah.
Okay. What about the TOC page numbers?
The page numbers?
Page numbers will not be updated when you generate as a WML or OOML or anything. So antenna house will open the Word document in the Word application, or how it will update the page numbers on TOC?
I expect, similar to how I updated the table of contents in the index, you have to do it within Word. Select the whole thing, press F9 or something. That's why you're so fit.
So this looks like something that would be very, very useful. And to enable more people to discover it, have you considered submitting it to the DITA Open Toolkit plugin registry?
I shall relay that to Makida-san.
Please do. I think this would be a very, very welcome addition to the plugin registry.
What do you use in XSLT 3.0 that is not supported by the home edition of Saxon? Do you know?
Well,
You can do XSLT 3.0 with the...
Well, yes, I mean, in principle, we could quote the word phrase Turing complete and say you could do everything in either one, but in practice, the extra features like maps and arrays and higher order functions let your XSLT be compact, which means it's easier to, quicker to write and easy to comprehend when you come back to it 6 months later. And you only have, how many, 12 point text, you have this much to read rather than this much. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Tony. We need to move on. Thank you.